Welcome in, Spartan fans, to another edition of the Michigan State Spartans Insider Podcast. I'm your beat reporter for Michigan State Spartans on SI, Aiden Champion. And I know we just discussed some recruiting the other day, but in this ever-changing world of college sports, we got to get back on it because another recruit has committed to Michigan State, making it 10 commits from the class of 2026. Remember, they went into the month of June with just four. So already with six since official visit season started, and it's proving that these official visits are paying off, just as we had thought. But I didn't even think to this extent, not nearly to this extent. And we're only just over a week through it, and things are looking better on the recruiting trail for Michigan State. So let's look at this recruit. Three-star edge rusher Corey House from Tennessee. Again, another SEC country um, recruit who, they're poaching guys from the South and claiming territory, not claiming, but at least leaving a footprint in these territories down south. And you're starting to make some noise. Now, I know they're just three-star recruits, okay? Again, I said this the other day, though. I don't look too heavily at the star system. And another thing I said is that Michigan State isn't really in the position right now to be landing four-star after four-star. It's just not the reality for this program right now. You gotta keep in mind, keep remembering that this is a team that went 5-7 last year, is still fresh into a new regime, and it's baby steps. It is a process, but they're getting after it in the portal, and they're clearly making impressions with their official visits. And these recruits are canceling other visits. Corey House did it. He had just been on an official to Iowa, canceled his official with his hometown, Memphis, as well as Indiana and North Carolina. And so it's clear that these recruits are coming to Michigan State and are just immediately drawn to the campus, to the coaching staff. And Corey House is a guy that, you know, Chad Wilt had gone down to offer himself back in February. So he wanted him. He wanted him bad. And so I think you're getting a really promising recruit with Corey House. Again, you're up to 10 now from the class of 2026. Um, I keep talking about the impression that this team is leaving on these official visits, and that's why, I look at um, a guy like like Damon Ferguson, who committed to Pitt. That was a big one, a four-star running back who, could have made up for losing out on Corey Mockery. Um, he had an official visit scheduled for next week. Had he just waited one more week, um, could have potentially landed that one. I do think things could have very well been different there. But 10 commits. The last six have all been on the defensive side of the ball. So now you gotta get back to offense. Definitely got to get at least one running back. Keep missing out on these running backs, but that should eventually um, happen as well. But a big weekend ahead with official visits. Another opportunity to really capitalize. Maybe you'll finally see some of those four-star commits you've been wanting, um, but this is things are building up. They're building something now, and recruits will start to see that, and then they'll recruit one another. So I really do think that fans should be pleased with what's going on right now, recruiting wise. Don't don't ask for too much. Don't get greedy. Okay. I mean the issue early on was they're not landing enough recruits. And now they're not landing any 4 stars. Well, give me a break. Come on. You're asking for too much. I know that in order to keep up with the rest of these Big Ten teams, that you do need 4 stars. I understand that. I know that any good program can't survive on just 3 stars, but you're starting to see this thing going in a better direction than it was and at a rapid pace. So I think they'll get to that point. Again, this coming weekend will be a big one, and we'll see if they are able to land 4 stars. But um, let me know what you guys are thinking recruiting wise. If you're encouraged by what's been going on, and um, what do you think? Will the 4 stars start to come? Is that part of the process? Is this something that is a gradual build up? Um, or are they going to be kind of where they are with another class of, um, 1 or 2, maybe 4 stars, and the rest threes? Let me know. I certainly think that they will add some more 4 stars. Um, and I do think they'll get some out of this coming weekend. So, um, yeah, let me know. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in as always. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you.